Welcome back to the Whisky Couch here in sunny South Africa with me, GUSTAV MULLER, as your host. This is Whisky Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 94. And today's whisky is the first in a series that I'm going to do on some of the Tullibardine Distillery whiskies. For today, Tullibardine Sovereign, single malt, from the Tullibardine Distillery, situated in the southern part of the Highland of Scotland. This is our Scotland map. So we've got the Highland and the Lowland, and the border runs somewhere there between the Lowland and the Highland. That's a well-known Speyside area. And the Tullibardine Distillery is right around there on the map. So quite a way below the Speyside area. And it belongs to the Tullibardine Distillery Company, if I'm not mistaken, part of the Sovereign Distilling Group. Quite a young distillery. There used to be a brewery on the site where this distillery is. In 1947, they started to convert the brewery into a distillery, and 2 years later, when all the building work was completed, this distillery was founded. So fairly young and also fairly small. They have a capacity to do around 3 million liters of spirit every year. So compared to a distillery like Glenfiddich, who has a capacity to do 12 million liters of spirit every year, this is quite a small distillery. Yet, Tullibardine whiskies sell in more than 30 countries worldwide. So they are quite well known and out there, and the US is one of their biggest markets. This is a photograph of a part of the distillery, and that is one of the warehouses where the whiskey casks are stored. Just to give you an idea what it looks like. Tullibardine is the Gaelic for lookout hill. Right, so Tullibardine Sovereign is a no-age statement whiskey. I poured this dram a little bit earlier just to give it a bit of time to rest. It's matured in first fill ex-Bourbon casks, so one can expect a lot of bourbon cask influence. And it is bottled at 43%. Now, I don't know if that is only in the South African market or whether that is worldwide, but it says there, right there, 43% alcohol by volume. And it doesn't say anything about chill filtration or whether coloring was added, so we don't know about any of that. A lot of information on the gift box. And on the side here it says a drop of pure Highland gold. Tullibardine single malt, matured in first fill ex-Bourbon cask. A wonderful gold, light gold, very light gold color. No age statement, so how old can this be? Probably 7 or 8 years. We don't know. Floral and grassy, but also a woody aroma. Floral, grassy. Vanilla and honey from the ex-Bourbon casks, very prominent. Even a bit of fudge, and then the citrus, lemon zest, which is quite common for ex-Bourbon casks and copper pot still whiskies. Apples and pear drops. I only recently found out what pear drops is. It's a cooked candy sweet made in the UK with a pear flavor. So it's got a yellow and a red side to it, and it's quite tiny, small as a thumbnail. So pear drop, which is intense pear flavors. Also a bit of coconut, but it's a fresh, I can pick up the freshness. Little bit of an alcohol presence. And also a cereal, a little bit of a cereal note. Yes, it's a young whiskey, but quite impressive for a no-age statement. There's a little bit of a tingle on the tongue, but most of the nose repeats on the palate. It is impressively creamy, but also fresh barley, and a grassiness, which is slightly contradictory but interesting. The pear fruitiness is there, the peaches on the palate, and also like a white chocolate. Not bad at all. On the spicy side, I can pick up pepper and cinnamon and some oak spices. On the spicy side, the finish is medium long with the creamy vanilla and the chocolate, lemon zest, and the spiciness, and then at the end there's quite a dry finish, but just a slight dryness in the finish. So 43% alcohol. I'm going to add a few drops of water to see what the effect is if I add a bit of water. Bit of water there. Vanilla and more pineapple and more pear. Wonderful vanilla and fruity nose. Soft fruit and white pepper after the water has been added. If I have to summarize the tasting notes of this whiskey, I would say spiced vanilla with soft fruit influence. That would be my summary. So it's quite a youthful whiskey, no age statement, yet there's a curious richness to this whiskey. The price of it is around $50 in the US, more or less, £36 in the UK, and here in South Africa around 550 South African Rand. If you want to pair this whiskey with a food snack, I would recommend that you connect with either the vanilla cereal side of the whiskey or the fruity lemon citrus side. So what could work very well is a Lindor lime chocolate, white chocolate with a lime center. That could work very well. The vanilla wafer sticks I've tried and it's an excellent pairing. The wafer connects with the cereal note and the vanilla connects with the vanilla. And then any custard based dessert, like for instance a creme brulee, that could work very well, or a white chocolate with fruit. For today I have chosen, and maybe this will be a surprise to you, but I have chosen a salad. It is a tomato salad with tomato and avocado and also feta cheese that I crumbed crumbs of feta cheese, and of course with a lemon dressing. That will be the connection with the whiskey. So I'm going to try a salad. It's a fresh whiskey, it's a young whiskey, it's a vibrant whiskey, and I just get the idea it'll go well with a fresh salad. So here goes. Mm. Mm. It is so interesting to experience something when it really works. There's absolutely nothing that clashes, and the lemon juice with the citrus lime notes, it just connects, and then it adds that vanilla component to the salad. And I look forward to finishing that salad and this drum just after this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to share this with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow when I'm going to review the next Tullibardine whiskey. Slàinte.